everybody, welcome to the stream. L here, throwing another shape for you. Today, my co-caster for this Champions Cup game is Mr. Christie of Halfling fame. Say hi to everyone.
Hello.
And today, we are bringing to you two very interesting teams. It's going to be the Battle of Chaos versus Nurgle. We have Yorick's Hell's Doofus's Chaos team from G-Man Division 3C, facing off against Michael's Mighty Thrust Nurgle team from REBBL Division 5A. Pretty awesome. And I think that we won't waste too much time. Let's just hop in and see what these teams look like. So let's start off with the Mighty Thrust.
Hey guys, I'm just popping in really quick. Thanks for picking up the cast on this one.
Of course.
Looks like Yorick just jumped on, so he's ready. So we're gonna jump. He's getting in game, so we should be in about 5 minutes.
Sweet. That gives us just enough time to take a quick look at the team. Thank you, Michaels, and good luck.
Yeah, man. Have fun, guys.
Good luck.
All right, so Mighty Thrust, one season Nurgle team, really well developed for just one season. I really like them. Only one claw, but he's got himself Sure Hands Agi up Pestigore, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely good. I mean, Nurgle, your Pestigore is your ball carrier. Well, one of them is.
And he's got a rookie sacker with just wrestle, and he's got another one that's Blodge Guard, which is also kind of interesting. He doesn't have a killer Pestigore at all, but he's got 3 Pestigores, 2 at level 4. It's very unusual for Nurgle.
Yeah, usually either your first or second one's the killer.
And the Beast is really nice too. Pretty standard, just 2 normals, but Stand Firm and Guard is what you really want on a Beast when you don't roll doubles. And 3 Nurgle Warriors with block. One of them's armor busted, but regen somewhat mitigates that.
Unfortunately, on the Beast Nurgle, though, it is niggled. You can't quite see it on the...
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you can't see it on the... It's got too many skills, it hides its injury.
That's funny. Well, with the niggle, armor can help that and regen can help that, so not a huge downside, but it isn't something you want on your Beast and Nurgle.
No.
And Hell's Doofus's 2000 TV Chaos team, they are much more killy than the Nurgle. We have block on all the Chaos Warriors. 2 of them are Guard Mighty Blow. 1 of them is Mighty Blow Claw. A couple of Beastmen that look like they make really good attackers. We have a Sacker with Wrestle and Tackle. We have a straight-up Claw Palm Killer with Tackle. And then we have a move up with Dodge and Tackle, so he's kind of multi-purpose. And they even have a nice ball carrier with 2 heads, Sure Hands, and Sidestep, and Blodge. So crazy good players. The Beastmen really kind of take it on this team.
Yeah, I think this just really shows how many extra seasons can really push up your Chaos and Nurgle teams.
It really can, and 2000 is when they're at their prime, you know. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what Mighty Thrust does about the TV difference, 1620 to 2000. So they are going to get some inducements. Nurgle not having the most stellar inducement possibilities of most teams.
Not really.
I mean, you get Lord Borak if you really need another player. Maybe you take some bribes. Oh, and it looks like they're already up. So let's pop right in. This New Girl Plus, this is Mr. Christie of Halfling fame from the REBBL.
Hello.
And here we go. We have the game. Let's see where we are. Hopefully don't miss too much. Okay, we are still in... Oh, well, we popped in at setup. It looks like the Nurgle are receiving, which means they probably won the toss. If I were the Nurgle, I would choose to receive in this instance, because you want to try to hit some of those scary Chaos before they can hit you.
Yeah, in this, you just kind of want to get the attrition going first if you're either team.
So we took a Wizard, we took Igor, and we took a Bribe and a Babe. Don't often see Igor on a Nurgle team.
No, I guess he's really afraid of the killiness of these Chaos.
Incesticide, both teams have 2 bench, 2 Rotters versus 2 Beastmen. And I think, yep, looks like we left off the Dirty Player Beastman. Oh, there he is. Now he's on the field.
Yeah, if you got enough to just throw on the line, I do like to bring on the dirty player.
And another advantage of having many more games is you have a better chance at winning the fame. And in fact, Hell's Doofuses do have +1 fame.
Yeah, let's see if that fame really matters in this game, though. Let's see some rocks.
Yes. Incesticide says that he would take the ball carrier goat off the field for the defensive drive, just so it doesn't get killed, since he's got a bench anyway. I don't hate that. You could put one of these decent goats that you've put on the line back there instead. Like maybe.
Yeah, no, that's fair because really in the first drive, if you're defending, your main goal is to just stop him from scoring.
Yes.
If you score yourself, it's just extra.
Yes, I totally agree. And yes, I agree with you, Incesticide. Take that Mighty Blow guard off. But he doesn't. We are running all of the good goats and putting the 2 rookies on the bench. I'm going to switch over to the Nurgle's view, actually, because they are on offense, and that's how I like to do. We have a security gate.
Not confused.
We have a security gate here. I don't know whose stadium. Oh, this is York Stadium, so Hell's Doofuses. Security gate's common for Chaos. They don't really like the pitch invasion. And Riot can really mess up a Bash team in both directions, really, losing or gaining a turn.
Yeah, a lot of times I've gone an extra turn and I'm like, I didn't want this extra turn.
Yeah, it gives your opponent a chance to 1 turn they wouldn't have had, or it makes you think about how you want to go about your drive. It can be bad. And if it's elves, of course, you don't want to give them any extra turns.
And of course, no one wants to get pitch invasion.
And no one wants to get pitch invasion. Brilliant coaching. Extra reroll for the Chaos. Because they need it. They need that handicap since they're already 400 TV up. Midfield kick on the right-hand side. Nice to get that Pestigore over there just to keep an eye on things. First hit on the line. Looks like we just push that guard Mighty Blow.
I'm sure we'll be seeing more breaks later this game.
I'm sure. I'm sure that Michaels is a little upset that his claw didn't get a POW on his very first hit. That must be disappointing. I don't really know if we need to protect the ball quite this hard. That Nurgle Warrior is kind of going to have a hard time keeping up. Maybe keep him a little more forward than he is, but... Alright, we are going to blitz that Mighty Blow guard, and we get him down on the second hit. No damage.
I don't think I would have followed that if I was him.
No, you are putting your rookie warrior out there. The rudder kind of helps. Ooh, we are going with a spicy foul right off the bat. We do have that bribe, so... And we injure him!
Nice injury, love that.
And it's an MNG, too. You don't really want to Apo that. And the bribe is used, but damn, that was worth it. Take off Mighty Blow guard block.
As soon as you remove the player for the rest of the game, the bribe is... That's good.
Yeah, it's basically paid for itself. Oh, and the Beast gets another injury on the dirty player. Guess we shouldn't have put him on the line of scrimmage. Another MNG.
Oh.
Well, 2 removals on the line. That's gonna hurt the Chaos. And the game just switched my view against my will. Oh, and while I was fixing that, the ball carrier picked up the ball. Sure Hands Agi 4 does do that very often. With Saima here, he'll make some kind of comment about how it saves you a reroll every time you pick up the ball with Sure Hands.
I found reroll skills aren't always as nice. I don't know how many times Sure Feats failed on my halflings.
Yeah. Well, but halflings make like so many GFIs just because they're slow and portly.
Yeah, but it's also like every time Sure Feat is used, it fails.
Yeah, it feels that way. And then when it gets used by Chorf Bulls, it's successful like 100% of the time. So Chaos now has some tough decisions because the center has a very strong presence with 3 warriors and the Beast. Hit a Rodder, go back, try to dodge the... Yeah. Looks like he doesn't agree with you. Bringing in our guard... Uh-oh. My game done froze. Cyanide, fix your shit. I'm just gonna relaunch the game. Let's have a radio play here, Mr. Christie.
All right, well, he based up an air rotter with a guard. And based it up again with an air claw mighty blow warrior. Interesting choice by that. That rotter is only agi 2. I don't see him as a threat.
Maybe it's more about queuing up a claw hit to just try to even up the removals.
He hasn't hit anyone yet, so no rotter died. He's just based up against the rotter. That's all. He's basing up a lot with his chaos. Not a fan of that.
Yeah, base everyone is typically a good chaos strategy, but you don't want to do that against someone who is...
we got a hit.
Oh,
with the claw palm. Oh, it's a break. And it's an injury. No pylon needed. On the Nurgle Warrior.
oh, and that's why you
Ooh.
don't put that Nurgle Warrior there.
Movement down on that player. No regen.
Oh, and he's the rookie. I guess he's gonna be fired. Lord Stuck. Probably be seeing Lord Stuck the second. And he's at 5 of 6 too. That's disappointing. That's gotta burn, Michaels.
He's gonna get the MVP.
He is. And then you have to decide, do I want to keep a Nurgle Warrior who's move busted and be down a Nurgle Warrior for my next game? Or do I want to have to get that SPP again? Both of these teams gonna be hurting in their next game. Some good goats, MNG'd for Yorick, and now that Nurgle Warrior out. So we are basing with everyone here. Very aggressive opening here. This goat can't dodge now because it's going to be a 4+ dodge off of tentacles to try to get out, and then another dodge if he wants to get away from that that rotter too. So we might not even see him get up just to deny that beast hit.
I'd leave him on the ground.
He gets up.
I'm not a fan of that. I think leaving him on the ground was the best choice. He couldn't get a good foul off of that. It'd be a 1 assist foul.
I agree with you. I think leaving him on the ground probably would have been a lot safer.
And he doesn't have a dirty player to make that 1 assist a little better.
Yep. Looks like we're reinforcing the beast in the center there, and we're moving the ball into the center too. So I think his intent is going to be to just try to knock everybody down and slowly pivot around to the left-hand side of the field. Or see where he finds an opening. He does have
got some good... Oh, we're going for a blitz.
Claw Mighty Blow Blitz. It's on the killer. It's a POW. Don't follow this in or you're going to get murdered. We get him, and it's another injury. Just a bad...
I say you Apo that one.
Yeah, if you want to win this game. No, all right, we don't see the Apo. So Chaos is now a player down, bench depleted and a player down, and that's a level 6 super killer. Claw Palm Tackle out for the match.
That was your best killer in this already very killy team, but that is your best killer.
Yeah, I can't imagine why he didn't Apo that. That's just crazy to me. Panicked Muffin, welcome. Cthulhu Collector, thank you so much for the bits. A rotter fails a GFI. A totally unnecessary GFI, in my opinion.
You wanted to get that 3-die hit.
Yeah, I guess.
And it looks like it was a good choice, because that got him the POW.
Yep, but he doesn't do any damage. So the goat isn't punished for standing up. And a rotter attempts to dodge.
Seems kind of scary, but I would have followed up with the Beast and Nurgle.
Yeah, I would have.
I know they're strength 4, and they probably just. I guess he just didn't want to get next to Claw, but the Beast is meant to be next to players.
Yeah, I mean, if he had followed, then it would have been an easy 2-die with that Claw Mighty Blow, which is probably why he didn't. But I agree, it probably would have been more likely to help you win the game, assuming he doesn't die. And that Agi 2 Rotter dodge was pretty optimistic, I think.
Well, that's why it was the last
Last
action.
action, yeah.
It was like, well, if this works, whatever.
And he's loose
If
now,
it
right?
doesn't work, he's off.
Now, if Yorick is willing to take it, he has a 2 GFI 2 die. 1 GFI 2 die because he's actually... Nope, it's 2 because he's plus movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 2 GFIs with that plus movement tackle goat on the ball carrier. Since he's got horns. And I might be tempted to take that.
I think it'd be pretty...
You
That'd
got
be pretty good.
You got 4 rerolls. He has no recovery, it's true, but that's the best person to make the pickup on their team. If you can hit him down and make it hard for them to do, it might be worth it. Nurgle, if they drop the ball, sometimes they have a hard time picking it up again. I mean, you could send this Chaos Warrior around the side as well to help Depent. He does need to whittle down the Nurgle. And he's thinking very hard about what to do with this turn.
Yeah, I'd say try and stay back a bit. Maybe get some of your players unbased since
they're
you don't
all
want them
based
taking
now.
more hits.
Well, he has I mean, he could take this 2 die on the Rotter with Sandly Muzzle, and then he would have, I guess that's just a 1 die there on the Nurgle Warrior Donkey. It's going to be hard for him to get his players really truly freed up. Half of the time now gone, and nothing has happened. More than half.
It must be really...
There we go.
Oh, there.
Well, block is a good skill.
Yep. It's probably the best skill.
3 minutes in and we've seen 1 block. You got to think that he's probably thinking really hard about that sack.
Yeah.
All right, so we are continuing to base. We are not backing off. Clearly, Yorick and Incesticide play Chaos completely differently.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't see a good reason for that, putting that player there.
He wants to hit the claw with his claw. We're gonna probably see that as the blitz if he doesn't go to sack the ball.
I think he's gonna blitz the beast actually.
Oh, you think?
He
could blitz either the beast or donkey with his claw mighty blow. I would not hate either of them, to be perfectly
It's just
honest.
the guard he put on the other side of the beast makes me think he's gonna blitz the beast. It could just be to prevent the beast hitting back.
He is hitting donkey, and he doesn't get him. Do you reroll this greedily with your extra reroll you got from the kickoff event?
I mean, it's like you didn't spend a reroll at all if you reroll that.
Right. But he doesn't. I guess he didn't want to reroll the 1 die into something worse than both down. So he's now in trouble. He's very based, and I think he's going to take some hits.
Yeah, he's got some... that 1 claw is going to do a lot of work, I think.
I think you are correct on that one. Blitz comes in, attempting to remove that stand firm claw from being a problem. No good with a push both down on stand firm. Disappointing, I think, again, for Michael.
He does get a hit on the warrior next to him, though.
He does, because guard is in there, and that's the multi-purpose blitz that was. Gets the warrior down. That gives him another hit on that stand firm goat if he wants to take it with his claw mighty blow. Isn't it quite the Beastman? It's not quite as good as the Beastman that's off the field. I think I'd rather have the claw palm tackle than the stand firm tackle guard, but they're both very, very good.
I don't like where he moved the ball here, because now you can't get a claw hit on that guard at all. Because if you just get pushes, you're pushing him right next to the ball.
Yeah, he would elect not to stand firm there, I believe. Or at least wait to move the ball until after you see the results of the block, although that's always dangerous.
Yeah, he's gonna get. Yeah, I was thinking he was gonna go for the one die on the claw.
And it's just a push. But at least
Well,
he's not basing anymore.
yep, that's the good part.
Nurgle only has one claw. That's right, XS. That's a brave Rotter, making a one die on Mighty Blow block, but he succeeds.
Yep.
And that gives him now a beast. No, he doesn't take the beast hit. I guess that makes some sense. Keep him from letting all those guys run wild.
Yeah, just not going stupid. If you did follow up to tie up them, you're getting a claw hit. Don't want that.
Actually, insist aside, the claw guy on the line of scrimmage just got a push. The damage just came from rando block and a foul. Oh, yeah, the third removal. That was definitely the claw dude. Sorry. You are 100% right.
The claw guy should have been appoed, in my opinion.
I totally agree. That goat, this was just a badly hurt here on this claw palmer here, and he absolutely should have been appoed. I know it's early, and you're scared of losing people against Nurgle, but it's only got the one claw, and you need this guy to take those Nurgles out. Alright, so Chaos now very based still. Kind of having some trouble in the center here, but if things go well for them, they may be able to put a little pressure on the ball.
I think you really want to free up the movement up Beastman.
Mm-hmm.
Just get that Rotter, or sorry, get the Chaos Warrior to just knock that Rotter away.
Mm-hmm. And then he can, where would you send him then? Back around the back to try to get in front of the ball, or to pressure?
Yeah, just kind of send him in the back so he can be both a recovery and a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Because, as you can see with his current cage here, he's got like one spot open.
Yep. And that's because he didn't really have the movement or the free players to fill it.
Yeah, and just you want to force him to have to use all his players there so you could whittle him down with all your claw.
Mm-hmm. Got to find player advantage somewhere with 3 people out. Again, thinking quite hard. 2 minutes and he hasn't done anything yet.
Also, a good thing about that is you can follow up on the Rotter, and your warrior is also not next to the beast.
Yes, Nurgle has their rookie warrior put himself in a very dangerous place and took a blitz for it and is movement busted with no regen. So I think that 5 of 6 rookie warrior is probably going to be fired unless he rolls something miraculous on a MVP. Yeah, big oof, right?
You get a strength up, and now he's just a mummy.
Yeah, basically. That's really the only thing I think that you'd keep him for, because the doubles on a Nurgle warrior, you just go block anyway.
And even then, he's just an expensive mummy since all he has is agility up compared to them.
Hmm.
Oh,
well, foul appearance and disturbing
and
presence.
all the Nurgle stuff.
Oh, that goat. Or that Rotter, actually.
Oh, I like that. I like that push there.
Yes, chain push him onto the ball. Brilliant.
You don't got a good hit with the guy, but you're basing the ball with Blodge Firm.
Yeah. Bludge Firm tackle. Not that the tackle matters, because there's no dodge, but yep, we're gonna free up that movement goat just like you wanted.
Yep. Yeah, you just bring him around back, and Just leave that open, make him regret the open spawn in the cage.
Yep, I think that makes a lot of sense. Get this guard out of the way so that he can run without wasting any movement. Yep, get over in front of the cage. I don't know if I necessarily like putting our ball carrier in that position. But the odds of him taking a blitz right now are not huge. I don't know about basing up with the movement up here.
No, I don't agree with that one at all.
I think keeping him loose so that he could respond to what the ball does is probably much wiser.
Now with this Rackle Goat, do you hit the Rodder just for some... Whoa!
Oh, he takes the red die. Doesn't get what he wanted. That was brave. I'm going to say that was brave. I'm not going to say it was bad.
Well, I often do red die when trying to get the ball, so...
Yeah, well, you're a halfling coach. You kind of have to.
Standard fare for me, but, yeah.
Well, that sure hands goat may be in a little bit of trouble now.
At the very least, he has less players that can hit the, stand firm goat.
Just a stun on that wrestle tackle. This is Mr. Christie Muffin.
Hello.
Just a push. And
then you just
Sludge
stand
Firm
firm.
showing its strength there, yeah. Looking for a pow when you try to hit that guy. Nothing else really does its job.
Yeah, it doesn't really have any, tackle players.
So he's probably going to need to use his blitz on that now. Ooh. Block is a good skill.
Yeah, now he's gonna try and, he's doing that to free up the Wrestle Goat to try and take down the block.
Yeah, that makes sense. Gives him the most chance possible. 2 out of 6 instead of just 1 out of 6 on each die.
And if you want to bring up this, Outer Pestigore, you can get a 3 die.
You are 100% correct on that. He may want to use the other Pestigore to help protect the ball wherever it goes to. Dodges
Or we
instead
just
of
dodge it.
blitzing.
We just
Holy
dodge
crap. I mean, he is Agi 4, but it was still pretty brave. That means that we can use our blitz somewhere else, though. I hope we use our blitz. There it goes. All right, we're going to hit that guard mighty blow. We get him down. No damage. Armor 9 holds strong. And that was an 8 that he rolled there, so he was very close. Just too shy of breaking it.
Beast to add in an air assist for this Rodder.
No, the Beast is going to go up and mark a bunch of people, which I like. Oh, I would have moved him 1 square further so that you could mark all 3 of those guys.
Okay, we're just gonna.
We're just
I
gonna.
think this Rodder is just last turn, whatever I can do.
Yeah.
Last action, do whatever.
First he tries the 4+ dodge. Then he tries the 1 die on the block.
I think he cares so little about that Rodder that he doesn't even care if he dies here.
3+, 2+ for 2 dice. Yes. You are 100% correct, and that would be 2 dice with block mighty blow. Pretty darn good hit to take, I think.
Yeah, a lot of the Chaos are really blocked off from the ball right now.
They are. I still think that
Although
beast should have gone 1 square further.
Although if you want to risk the dodge in the GFI, you do get that 2 die, like someone mentioned.
Yeah, definitely worth doing. I would hit him. I would push him up towards the Rodder and the Nurgle Warrior. Hope that it hits them. They don't catch it, and then it goes over to my guys.
That's a lot of hoping there.
It is a lot of hoping. I mean, it's the good kind of hoping, though, because even if it goes horribly wrong, the ball lands next to one of your guys, almost guaranteed.
That is true, yeah. You'll be able to get 2-die on either of them.
And if it lands between the two Nurgle warriors, you do have the two heads dodge goat that could theoretically slip in there and try to pick it up. Yeah, exactly. Get a pow on a Rotter.
Or what we could do is just scatter the ball to our own player's hands right away instead of hoping the other guy doesn't catch.
That's also possible. A high five from a Nurgle warrior to a Chaos warrior.
No, they're just friends.
They actually have very similar armor designs now that I look at them. I mean, it makes sense that they're both Chaos worshippers, but he coulda, but he didn't. Oh, and he fails the dodge. Do you reroll this?
I think
Of
you
course
do.
You've got 4, or you had 4. You've got 3. No.
Oh, just pushes.
How? But you can put him on your other warrior, and then that makes this pretty difficult to clear. I think that just about does it here.
Yeah, I don't think you want to move the Blodge from Goat.
Yeah, no, you just leave him there. He's tying up that warrior, and he's definitely making that way hard to go. All right, starting off powing a warrior down. Beastman, sorry. No damage to him. I think the best course here is probably move someone in, probably this goat that's in the back, the Pestigore in the back, and blitz through that warrior that's tagging you, and then head off to the right. Because with 1 assist, you can get 2 dice on him. That gets the ball out.
It's not a great spot where he is right now.
There's the assist. Oh, all right. We could blitz with him too. Always a little safer not blitzing with the ball carrier, I guess.
I don't know. There's a lot of times whenever my ball carrier has horns that I still blitz with them a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the reason that I would have thought about blitzing with him is because that obviates a dodge against Wise Guy. I know it's an Agi 4 dodge, but you still don't want to have to roll that if you don't have to, you know? But he makes it. What do I know?
I think what I would have done there is make the hit with the Nurgle warrior, the Claw Nurgle warrior there first.
Yeah, just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
Lodge Firm accepting the push. That's interesting. Claw just getting a push as well. But it does get the Claw Mighty Blow off of your killer.
We're going to have to start moving this ball up a little more.
Yeah, they're running out of time. He still has basically 1 turn worth of movement to fool around with, but he needs to get it up there.
Well, a lot of the chaos is starting to end up behind you now, though.
Yeah, behind and to the left there is where you want them. You're slowly pushing their team off to the side, clearing a side for yourself.
The only real threat is the ball carrier Beastman.
Yeah.
What I say you do is actually you blitz the Beastman ball carrier with the wrestle. And as soon as he's on the ground, you foul him with any rodder you can.
Absolutely, punish him for being on the field.
Almost every R1 of his players is tied up right now. I think you can almost potato. If you get him down with the wrestle, yeah, you can just potato the ball almost.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we'll see what the Chaos do to make that harder. All right, we stand up Rackle. We get a hit on the Claw Mighty Blow Nurgle Warrior. Tough choice on where to send him, really.
Yeah, Blodgefirm needs to get out front.
I agree.
He's not doing anything out back here.
I completely agree. Thinking oh so carefully about what he's going to do.
Yeah, it's a Challenger's Cup. You don't want to make any mistakes here.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we give the time, right? Yeah, well, you know, he is frequently disrespectful. That's all I'm going to say about that, Muffin. I think that calling it anything but what it's called is really not kind to the players who are excited to be part of it and who fought hard to earn their ticket to it. So I'm not a fan of the nicknames. All right, so moving up Goat gets up and heads into the back, being a little sweeper there. At least some pressure will be able to be exerted on the ball as it tries to move into the back.
I feel for last action, I might dodge out that warrior next to the beast. Might not work, might fail, but having him free is a little better than.
Yeah, and if
being stuck
anybody's
there.
gonna get out of tentacles, it's a Chaos Warrior, right?
Yeah. Or to break tentacles, you can just have a Twiggy. Strength 7 will break tentacles most of the time.
That's disgusting. Strength 7?
Yeah, it's a tree man.
All right.
With block.
Oh, we are gonna run out of time here.
Ooh. Alright, we're making the moves now. We're going fast.
Making
We're
some
in the claw
panic
hit?
dodges. Wow.
We're not doing the claw hit. Well, we're doing the claw hit, but didn't do anything.
Yep. Too much time thinking, not enough time acting there, I think. Maybe a little bit of playoff nerves getting to him? Not moving.
Yeah, I don't think.
Not moving.
I don't think you fail. I don't think you go for the foul this turn.
No, because he didn't
Yeah.
move him. I think not moving that ball carrier Goat is gonna be painful. Because now it's gonna be impossible to get in front of this ball here with any kind of support. Hey, Doof. Welcome.
Hey, Doof.
It's going well. Lots of blood. My favorite kind of Blood Bowl. We have an awesome Claw Palmer out. Got some Mighty Blow Guard and a Dirty Player. These two are MNGs, and the Claw Palmers are badly hurt. And then over on the Nurgle side, we have a movement busted Nurgle Warrior with 5 of 6 SPP. And yeah, Mr. Christie is here. That was a very costly running out of time. I agree, Muffin. That was not the turn you wanted to run out of time. Not terribly punished here with all of these pushes going on. But the
I do gotta say
positioning
that
itself is...
the ball carrier is not safe now.
No, he is very much not safe. Now he's a little bit safer.
The movement up Beastman can get in with dodge and GFI.
You're right. Dodge and 2 GFIs.
I am a streamer, just not very frequently.
Well, I think that this is probably as safe as he could get it and keep his momentum forward.
Yeah, I'd still worry about Steph in there just coming in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely the move to take. Towards the end of your turn, probably.
Yeah, I get the safer hits here, like with the claw hit on that warrior. I'd probably hit that Rodder as well.
Mm-hmm. Because why not? He might die.
Yeah, then bring up the Blodge Firm and then go for the hit on the ball carrier.
I'm with you, 100%. Would you GFI the Blodge Firm in order to tag that front corner Rodder on the cage? Just one GFI.
For me, I wouldn't because I am afraid of GFIs.
That's fair.
Sure feats a fake skill. But
I think I would.
Other people could do it, and I see why you do it. I'd just be afraid of doing it.
I can understand that. I mean, you're basically going to force him to try to sideline cage if you do that, because he's not going to be able to get either of those Rodders out, so it'll just be the 3 goats. Hit the front Rodder and GFI the Blodge Firm to tag the ball. Yeah, you could do that as well. You could definitely do that as well.
Oh, no, we're going for a different blitz.
Well, we've got block, which is a good skill. Now we can put 2 people on the ball in the front, on the corners, making it really hard to get him free. Yeah, absolutely flood the ball. Move him onto it. Get this movement 7 guy around onto it. Get Blodge Firm up onto it. You could actually put all 3 goats if you wanted to.
Yeah, the Blodge Firm's going to be 2 GFI to get there.
Yeah, you do him last, but you still do it.
Yeah.
There you go. Movement now comes around to the outside. And then move this Rackle goat in the middle somewhere useful. And then yeah, no, I don't hate this at all. It was unexpected, but I don't hate it. I was expecting the blitz to come from the movement up tackle guy or the Blodge Firm.
Yeah, I think now it'd actually make the GFI rolls before even taking that block on the Rodder.
No, yeah, but you want to get these other goats into position. Him and the Rackle goat can both move. Yeah, I like this a lot. This ball is under significant threat now. He clearly thinks that the block is safer than the GFIs, even if the GFIs are tactically better. Or maybe he doesn't go for it.
Well, technically the block is 2 2+s.
Oh, there we go. This ball is totally stacked now. Oh, and he fails the GFIs.
I say you re-roll that, yep.
Yep. That's not where I'd have put him. I'd have put him on the ball, but that's okay. That guard makes it harder to punch Rackle off.
Yeah, we are not in a... Nurgle's not in a good spot here, I think.
No, this is very bad. He's only got 2 turns to score. He's going to have to get that ball somewhere where he'll be able to score next turn. And there's a lot of chaos in front of it. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely Incesticide. Chaos made a great comeback from 3 huge removals way early. And he has definitely played this to the max. Might not have agreed with all the basing he was doing, but he definitely is familiar with his strategy, and he used it properly. We are going for.
Why are we hitting him? I'm not sure why we're hitting him. Are we
We're opening
trying
up
to
a
free up
route.
the beast?
We're gonna dodge the ball out and around, and use the beast to keep them from coming after it. Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna see the ball come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We might even see a GFI. Oh, that puts it on the ball. Probably here, in between the beast and the Pestigore that just went down. Not the safest of places to be. Just a push on stand firm does nothing. Lodge guard, stand firm, super good.
I definitely would have actually dodged out the ball before making that hit.
Yeah. Well, the ball makes it out. Where are you going? The Nurgle does not have any tackle.
Yeah, Nurgle's relying on the wrestle to take down all the blodgers.
This is a one-season Nurgle team, so they're somewhat limited on their skill variety, and their goats are much more developed than their warriors. Some brave GFIs there, but he is now a lot safer than he was before he made them.
He's gonna mark up the movement up Beastman though.
Yes. Which is going to require a dodge over here. And of course, the movement up Beastman is, alright, we're not doing that. Instead, we're screening in front. We're going to make that GFI. We are, and we fail it. You have to reroll that, otherwise you're not safe. Yeah. Alright. 1 reroll left on each team. Not a bad situation to be in the last 2 turns.
I mean, your rerolls are there for a reason.
That's right. They are there to be used. A Nurgle Warrior dodge. I guess if that had been successful, it would have shored up his position. It's not 100% awful. He's probably trying to block off some kind of... Well, we can now blitz from the floor with 1 GFI. With Spot Skull, Alki, Powsy.
I didn't like that dodge at all. I think you should actually hit that Chaos Warrior.
Mm-hmm. He could have one-died him with this Rotter. That'd have been safer, just going for a push, and then he could have moved the Nurgle Warrior up. Yeah, this because he tried that dodge. I don't really know about that dodge.
I was thinking more of hitting the Air Warrior with your Claw and your Mighty Blow. If you get the knockdown, you get the 2-die with the other warrior, and then the Broader can just come up.
You are absolutely correct. That's probably a little bit of a safer move there. But yeah, I see this blitz from the ground on the ball with 1 GFI as probably the best play here.
Oh yeah, that's what you do. You take that.
Push the ball up, maybe even get that movement up goat around to where the ball ends up, and but we're gonna take some irrelevant blocks first.
Oh, and we got a removal at least.
KO that Rotter. Kanye Gayfish West. Alright, 2 POWs, not bad. For blocks that we don't need to take. Yeah.
Now he's gonna get just pushes.
Boy, Cherry, it turns out both halves of the cage are important. Really? Otherwise it's just a wall, not a cage, right? And you can walk around a wall. And if it has holes in it, it's a screen. Is that where that comes from? Alright, we're doing it. And we get the POW. No, push. All right, I guess
Ooh.
that's okay. The scatters from here are better and worse. I would have pushed him up though. Be easier to get the movement goat on the ball. And he's stunned. That's big. And the ball goes where it would have gone
Ooh.
if you pushed him up anyway. So I don't think you try to pick it up. I think you just put the movement goat on it.
I think you do try to pick that one up.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a 4+ pickup. I guess the scatter couldn't possibly be worse than it is now. He agrees with me.
It's fair, but what I'd be doing here is I just take the 2 4+
Ah.
and blitz through.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Incesticide, dodge the sure hands goat out and around to pick it up. He has 2 heads, so that's a 2+ dodge out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 dodges. Nope, he's not. He's going to GFI instead. No, he's not going to pick up the ball. Oh, that was the guy to do it with.
Okay, that does make it a lot harder, though, to get the ball.
It does. It does. Can't blitz it free anymore. You basically have to scatter it, hope for a good scatter, and then try to get somebody to it. And this is there are paths to scoring here for the Nurgle, but none of them are very good. Michael's in a tough spot.
I just realized I forgot to change how I look at the skills, so it's not the base skills. I just kept seeing skills everywhere. I blocked myself seeing the Blodge sure hands go.
Yeah, and Nurgle are good at that. All right, we get a 1-die POW on this warrior down at the bottom, and we injure him. No,
I believe that's gonna be a regen though.
Yeah, that is a regen.
Yeah.
It doesn't stick around, which is good because losing both of those would put Michaels pretty much out of this game, even with the damage he's inflicted. What tentacles exactly? So, I see a blitz with this Rodder onto the, Oh, he's Blodge Step. Yeah, that's not going to be a scatter. This sucks. This sucks completely for Michaels.
I think you just throw dice at this.
You could 1-die blitz the tackle.
Oh no, you can't.
From the back.
I was gonna say maybe wizard, but we can't wizard now.
No. I say 1-die blitz with the Rodder on the tackle goat to push him onto the ball, and hope it either scatters into your Pestigor's hands, and he catches it by some miracle, or it continues to the right and you can pick it up, or if it goes left, we make some crazy double GFI play with Love Toilet, and then try passing over the heads of the Nurgle warriors to the receiver and make a 6+ catch there, but none of this is good. He is in the same mindset as I am. We're scattering the ball, and we fail the GFI. Not an auspicious beginning for the turn. Well, we get the push, but now that's definitely a 6+ to get the ball on that Pestigor, and he's the only person in scoring range.
That is not where you want that to go.
No, it isn't. That's well, we could hit with the Beast of Nurgle now on Spot Skull Aquapowsy. Yep, and we push him onto the ball.
We're getting more scatters.
That's where we want it. That's
that is
1, 2,
everything
3,
you
4,
want there.
5, 6, 7. So he is just 1 2+ dodge, well, 1 3+ dodge with dodge and 1 GFI, and he actually still might pull this score off. He gets it. He gets the ball, and he makes it. Michael's pulling off the I know the Beast can catch the ball muffin absolutely on a 6, but yeah, boing, makes the touchdown like a boss, and Michaels saves the drive at the very last second. That is an exciting half of Blood Bowl that we just watched there. Good recovery by the Chaos from the injuries they took trying to stop that score. I thought that they had it locked up, but you can't beat Nuffle. And Nuffle said the ball scatters to where you need it to go. I'm gonna switch over
Now it's
behind the
time to-
chaos now.
It's now time to sacrifice the Rotters.
Yes. And we have 2 at 0 of 6 and 1 at 2 of 6. So good. Body massage, mouth hug, and Kanye Gayfish West. I have this feeling that Kanye is probably a free rotter.
Yeah,
It
doesn't really fit with the movie scheme.
No, it doesn't. I mean, you don't usually see the ball in a Beast of Nurgle muffin. It's like, you know, ridiculously hard to accomplish. And then you have really stupid in movement 4 trying to slug the ball to the other side. But
it's not a fun time carrying on them.
it's just aside, I think those are the only two with no hands.
Yeah, there's star players that don't have no hands, but they're all fanatics. And new on tabletop, there's a few star players that also have no hands. But we won't have to ever deal with those in Blood Bowl 2.
Nope. Clearly not going for the one turn here as Chaos. Instead, we want to try to even up the player count. Even if they are just rotters, removing them still gives you more field presence. And they are 1 down, so... A tape mod for the Death Roller. Yes. Just like coat it in tape so that if the ball hits it, it sticks to it. And then you just drive. Does that count as a touchdown if the ball's stuck to you when you cross the end zone?
I think it does.
I mean, I guess it'd be the same if one of the spikes like jammed itself into your body and you carried it that way. And the Chaos get another free reroll. That extra, that Fame +1 really kicking in for them. Both teams rolling a 1 on that Fame roll, and the +1 from the Fame actually giving that reroll to the Chaos. All right.
Another KO.
Good night, mouth hug.
He'll be back. He's faking.
They do have a babe. Serve that rotter some delicious Bloodweiser. Block is a good skill. Why not make
Now,
this 3 dies?
Now, I know I would do it, but do you foul one of those rotters?
No. Not when I'm down players.
That's fair enough.
If we were even, then I would consider it. But you'd be putting up a goat with skills. I mean, I guess you could use this receiver goat to do the foul. Then at least it's a rookie.
Yeah, we got one goat that's a rookie. We got 2 rookies on the field.
Yeah, and Cesticide, I agree with you. Any goat is better than a rotter. And I don't really think that the foul is worth it. All right, and we're going to throw a Vanity Pass. Successful, catch is successful, and we get an SPP on Wise Guy. Now at 14 of 16, all he needs to do is kill somebody, and he can get to level 3. And that ends the first half. Glorious half of Blood Bowl. 3 injured goats. And the rotter gets up. The babe probably helping with that. And the players retake the field.
No, Rotter got up on his own. No,
He did.
no babe needed.
That's okay. She probably didn't want to get close to him anyway.
No, no one does. They only get close because they're paid to.
Mm-hmm. Paid a lot, too. 50,000 gold pieces for 1 game. So, Nurgle taking up a rule of 5. With no rookie warrior anymore. Got to put this double F on the line. A little farther back than you usually see a rule of 5. That makes it hard for the Nurgle beast to get to the line of scrimmage if he wants to.
Yeah, I'd put them a little. He's putting him further back. I'd have put him closer.
So he's scared Michaels is scared here.
I know one player's not much of an advantage, but you can still try pushing your man advantage.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, you're depriving your opponent of the blitz on their line on their first turn, but then you just don't take it, and then you've given up half of your field in order to do that. If the Chaos don't take that bait, they just knock these Rotters down and, you know, move up to like the 6. You've just given them so much territory.
Also, it's just kind of me, but I don't like how it's not symmetrical in the back.
Yeah, no, that gets to me as well. It's hard to make it symmetrical with that beast, especially if you want him in one of the front guys, but yeah, I don't like it. I officially do not like the defensive setup that Michaels has chosen here. Very, very Papa Nasty line of scrimmage going on here for the Chaos. I think that you're right there, Incesticide. And the Beast of Nurgle, quote, kicks. Another free reroll for the Chaos. That's 3 free rerolls this game out of 3 kickoffs.
That's a very deep kick.
That is an extremely deep kick. And set up so close to the line of scrimmage with everyone. Basically, you're just going to be sending that Sure Hands Goat by himself back to get it. On the other hand, Nurgle set up so far back that they can't really take a huge amount of advantage of that. Doof, I would not put it past him. Totally losing my mind. Yes, I completely agree with you, Incesticide. There's a reason that nobody but Papa Nasty with his orc team used that line of scrimmage. Just a push. And he didn't set up for diagonal blocks here, so he's not going to get a follow-up, and now he's realizing his mistake.
Actually, I think it was more that block that really messed that up.
Yeah.
The boat down.
I don't know. The direction that he hit that guy, there was no way to do it no matter what that first one was.
But yeah, but he could have came in with the other direction.
Good point. Good point. 2 pushes on the line of scrimmage. Those Rotters put up a fight against the Chaos Warriors. So I could see blitzing one of the Chaos with the Rotter on the left from behind to chain push the other Rotter onto your goat and get another hit. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do it the other way and not get any extra hits. That's disappointing. But we're not leaving anybody exposed to a foul or a counter hit. So there is that. Yep, and we're going to move just a little bit forward. We're not going to take too much advantage of that extra space that deep setup gave us.
Oh, you don't got worried too much because they all have to GFI
To get to you
now anyways.
Good point. Nurgle is so slow.
I mean, Nurgle's just as fast as orcs are. Orcs without goblins.
Except, I mean, yeah, I guess you're right.
But I mean, no one's calling orcs fast unless they're...
Oh my goodness, why did we Rotter dodge? I guess that was all he planned to do with his turn. He wasn't going to move any of those guys in that rule of 4 back there. His plan was just to move that one Rodder up and then dodges other Rodders out.
That's a weird choice.
Very. I agree with you.
I'm not sure what he's planning there.
Neither do I, except maybe he's going to screen with those 3 Rodders and just... Also, yeah, you should dodge the standing guy first. Exactly, Incesticide. That's something that you learn as elves. Always dodge the standing ones first unless you have a really good reason.
I think Michaels is just riding off that high of getting that touchdown.
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully he doesn't take him too long to come down. Baiting the gang foul for the fireball. That's some 4-dimensional chess there, Muffin.
Oh, I forgot all about his wizard, but I tend to forget about other people's wizards a lot.
Yeah. Hopefully he didn't forget about his wizard. Speaking of inducements, I'm a little surprised that we didn't see Igor come out to try to save that move-busted rookie Nurgle warrior, but I guess he's worried about the rest of his team.
I think he's more afraid of the other players on his team.
That's right. Orcs of course only GFI on a 4+, so they are slower than Nurgle in that way. How do you forget about Igor? It prompts you. Oh! Fister Blaster is injured. And he is MNG'd and badly hurt. Good night to him.
I mean, that's just unfortunate.
That is a good player, Muffin. Basically,
I used to have a player that got Mighty Blow and strength up.
was he strength 3?
Yeah, he was a halfling.
Woo!
He died, but I could give him piling on.
I have a Mighty Blow piling on Elf on my Dark Elf team that's joining REBBL next season.
I think the halfling's a little more exciting to see.
It is. When you see a halfling piling on somebody with strength 3, it's fun. So again, not really moving up very much. This is passive on both sides. I guess we don't want to get our team too far ahead of the ball, but with the Nurgle so slow, I can't see them taking advantage of that. The Beast slugs his way up and takes a position on the front line. We now see the Nurgle going up to the line. I'll let Mr. Christie, I'll let you give the bad news to Incesticide about your your potential legend fling, the front runner at least.
Well, he's not dead. He's just not legend yet. I just got another season. That's all. He'll never die.
That's what you say.
No, he'll never die.
Wow.
He's the oldest halfling in the entire league.
Is he?
Yes, he's been there since the start of the team. He's actually my only original player left.
Again, I'm really kind of interested in Michael's strategy here. Is he just taking a very passive defense to lull Yorick into a false sense of security so he can get wizarded?
Yeah, Ratio may be a legend now, but Lotho Khan will be like a proper non-meme legend.
He'll be a legend and he'll actually get to play after getting that level.
Lotho Khan doesn't have any outstanding injuries.
I think
no niggles, no strength downs, no armor busts.
Ooh, I think that Monty should take his fling team into upstarts. Oh, Mouth Hug is dead. Woo! That Nurgle, that Chaos Warrior. Oh, he's dead and he's got a smashed ankle. Poor guy. Maybe it was a compound.
You tend to not be able to smash an ankle after you're dead.
No, it's true. It's true. I love that that like head shake that the Chaos Warrior does, just feeling that rush of adrenaline from killing somebody. And of course, the SPP going on to somebody who doesn't really need it compared to the rest of the team. But hey, getting him to level 5 would be nice, and he's only 1 SPP off now.
Yeah, he's fine. Just vanity pass in overtime.
Yeah. Who are we, Andy Davo?
That'll be perfect. Passing against Nurgle is fine.
Absolutely. Everybody vanity passes against Nurgle. I actually had somebody attempt 3 separate passes in one game against one of my Nurgle teams. And I was just watching like, what are you doing? What are you even doing? And then they were surprised that their passes failed. Like, all right.
They were just used to always rolling 6s.
I guess so, yeah. Or maybe they just forgot that Disturbing Presence was a thing, but you think after the first pass fails because of it, you remember. That beast is going to get himself punched in the face, I think.
Yeah, you just bring up another assist and you got a nice 2-die.
And then a nice foul, too, with that rookie goat.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty...
Oh, a blitz!
Blitz.
That works, too. And he stands firm, which means he's going to get fouled. The fool.
Yeah, I'd actually bring up a wise guy around to give the air assist to just knock off that warrior.
Yep.
Then go for the foul.
Absolutely. Bringing the ball up to the line of scrimmage now. Tag up those rotters so that when they try their hero rotter dodges again, they have to actually dodge. Beast of Nurgle's name is Tongue Job. Just thought that was a nice little piece of trivia. We could put it on his tombstone when he gets killed by this foul.
He'll get Igor'd.
This
Igor
better be a
will come back.
foul. Yeah, well, yeah, and then Igor will fail. No foul on the Beast of Nurgle. I am so disappointed.
Yeah, no, that's a big piece to remove, even if it's just a KO.
I am so disappointed that we did not see a foul on that beast there. Yeah, I don't know, Doof. I'm really disappointed by that. It could even have been like a 5-assist foul if he had brought one of the goats around, hit with Blockhead, and then done the foul with one go for it with Empty Head. The next Pestigore offers himself up to be powed.
Still not sure about
the strategy at
Michael's
work
defense.
here. Yeah. This is like the I'm scared of my opponent's team defense, I think. Which is strange, given that you've removed his best killer and some of his other good players.
Yeah, you got rid of the dirty player. Don't go worry about fouls as much. I mean, as we've seen here, you don't have to worry about fouls at all.
The only removal that's a perm is the Nurgle Warrior, which did not regen from a move bust.
Well, I mean, there's also the one that's dead.
Right. The goats are both. There's 2 miss next game and badly hurt on the killer. The Mighty Blow Guard is a miss next game, and the Dirty Player is a miss next game. Yeah, rotters aren't real players. I agree. All right, so we get our beast chained clear of all but one guy, and we stun the Mighty Blow Guard Chaos Warrior with a blitz. And we hide. And then we end our turn. That's... I don't know, Michaels. I don't know what you're doing, man. Starting to get concerned here.
This is a weird defense.
It is. This has been a strange defense from kickoff. Not all of them, but, I mean, like, Steven isn't a base name. Stanley Muzzle might have been a loner that got purchased.
These rotters are just getting brutalized.
They really are, but that's what they're for. Pointer Fur, I don't think that's... Apothecary's Brother, that's not a base name. Blockhead and Empty Head are not base names.
Yeah, I don't think the Chaos really...
Have a theme.
Skillmonger is would be a base name. Okay, yeah, it's looks like the Warriors have the base names.
Yeah, and possibly where's that?
Oh, and yeah, one of the injured goats. Pythagoras? That's definitely
And I think Stanley Muzzle is a vault name. Because they have names that are like Shiffy Claw, like body parts and weird chaos adjectives. All right, we have a Claw Blitz that doesn't do anything to Boing.
That's unfortunate.
Trying to get revenge for that touchdown, that extremely unlikely touchdown.
So I think if I'm Yorick, I try to stall out till turn 15 and score then.
You don't want to wait too long, though, with the Wizard, because...
That's why I scored turn 15 instead of
Okay.
16.
Right.
Unfortunately, then he has the Wizard in overtime.
Mm-hmm. And that's never good.
But if you score turn 15, he doesn't really get a chance to ruin your whole thing on turn 16.
Good point. Good point.
And against Nurgle, you're not really that scared of one turn.
Yeah, not super scared, but it does happen. Every time somebody brings that up, I like to point out that we do have a really well-executed Nurgle one turn that only failed on the last dodge pinned in our advice channel on the Rookie League server. That, I forget who accomplished it, which is really disappointing. I should remember that. Yep, movement 6. Movement 6, Nurgle one turn. It was absolutely freaking brilliant. Let me grab that link and I will throw it up for you guys.
Dwarves can one turn, but they also have Frenzy on there. Frenzy makes it a little easier.
No Frenzy. There you go. It was Red Joker who did it.
If you want to be really technical, I have players that are movement 5 and they get one turns.
That doesn't count. I mean, is it really the halfling that's getting the one turn, or is it really the tree that's getting the one turn, and the halfling is just kind of present?
No, the tree's just doing what the regular
pushers do. Gotcha, okay.
No, they're just the throwers. They throw the ball to the halfling, and the halfling goes with the ball.
Right. Because you have to have a player with the ball in order to score a touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah, no, really what happens is the tree men throw the ball, but the halfling's attached to it.
So I'm going to interrupt you here with a news announcement. Michaels has finally based up. We're finally seeing some aggression out of the Nurgle here. They've overcome their fear of the Chaos team, and they are in attack mode. I suspect we may see him attempt a Wizard next turn, depending on how the board looks.
He's got the 2 dodge beastmen next to the beast. Yeah, I think he's yeah. We're starting to see an actual defense now.
Yeah. Which is good, because it's turn 13.
I mean, most people usually try that turn 9, but, you know, better late than never.
Exactly. Oh, and thank you to Cthulhu Collector and Obligatory Simeon for your follows as well. Greatly appreciated. He's thinking. He does have a lot to think about.
I'm thinking you try and bring the ball back over to the left side.
Yeah, you could do that. You could also try some kind of absolutely bonkers play where the ball carrier blitzes Sploosh, and then you take Empty Head to help screen off the Agi up goat, and like try to press the right side quickly and like go for broke. But I don't see that happen. All right, we're blitzing the Beast of Nurgle. We get a POW. He is going down. Mighty Blow does nothing. By 1 point.
Oh, I can't see it. Froze on the dice there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, everything's working up now.
Cyanide, fix your shit.
Yeah, that's not the hit I would have made.
Yeah.
That's not the... yeah. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, no, that was an interesting choice there, that Chaos Warrior dodge. The ball is now exposed, basically. I would, yeah, bolt, absolutely. We can clear several people off. That really, really makes this hard for the Chaos, that KO there. So we can now get somebody on that ball. We just get an assist in. We could even try to blitz Boyoyoing right through, I'm not even going to try that name. This Cat Claw Nurgle Warrior. Get an assist in there, blitz him through, dodge, and grab that ball. You know, Doof, I don't disagree. I didn't like the dodge in the first place, but not re-rolling that dodge.
You had to commit.
Yeah, exactly.
You made a mistake and you had to commit to it.
Mm-hmm. Good block. Block is a good skill. Yep, alright, we're blitzing this warrior out of Boyoyoing's way. Gets the POW. Gets the armor break.
No, just a stun. That's fine, though.
Now nothing stands between the victorious touchdown goat and the ball. Wrestle getting on it. Excellent. And now we actually have a screen between the ball and the Chaos team. I think that Yorick is in some big... You forgot to pick up the ball, Boyoing.
Oh, that's fine. Askover's got it.
Ascobra. Oh my goodness, these names. You're right, Ascobra does have it. Ascobra. Do you make one GFI so you're not blitzable? I mean, it's kind of be hard to blitz you anyway because everybody's tagged up. You do make the GFI.
Well, you just did that, so...
Yeah. 2 GFIs! I guess the second GFI is not really a super dangerous thing.
Yeah, I think if you're Michaels now, you just use all your rerolls, because...
This isn't going to overtime, yeah.
Yeah, no overtime. Just make your rerolls now.
Good wizard use there. Definitely held it to the right moment. Super good result, too.
So what I've learned from this game is the best defense is no defense.
Until turn 13, yeah.
Yeah.
And then wizard them when they get overconfident. And now we have Yorick, who probably is looking around desperately to find a way if he can get at this ball with any of his players, and he's going to very quickly realize that the answer to that question is a resounding no. He could potentially...
Blockhead could come in for next turn.
I mean, Steven, I guess, could make a 1 GFI blitz on the ball with 1 die. After making a 3+, 4+, 3+, 3+.
And tentacles.
And tentacles, yeah. Can't forget about tentacles. Hey, sometimes you do what you gotta do, right, Doof?
Oh,
or
okay.
we could just, yeah.
I don't know about that GFI. I don't like that basing there.
No, I don't either. I don't get it. I mean, maybe if the goat without the ball didn't have guard.
I think it would have been better to move Blockhead a little further downfield to just catch him when he moves up.
I think that you're probably right about that. That was a brave go for it with no rerolls left. Yes, exactly, Incesticide. That follow that let the killer get removed was huge.
And then not appoing the killer.
And then not appoing the killer, which I still don't understand. I can't imagine who it was reserved for. Well, we fail one dodge. Well, we fail one tentacle, sorry. Not the dodge. Gotta go for that blitz on someone now.
I feel York was using the Appo for team health instead of going for the win.
Yeah, which is not what you want to do when you're in a playoff situation.
No.
So we thoroughly based the wrong goat, and we don't even try to dodge Steven off. I don't agree with that. Did he blitz? I didn't see a blitz. Did you see a blitz?
I didn't see a blitz.
How do
It
you...
might have been it might have been something weird with the tentacles where he tried to blitz with the player, but tentacles got him.
Doof thinks York is panicking. I think that Doof may be correct.
Yeah, he's in a really bad spot.
Now he's pretty much done.
He's gonna need a miracle pass, instinct, to win this game, to tie this game and go to overtime.
If he can even get to the ball, which is now basically impossible.
Yeah, I did not like those basing there.
Yeah. He needed them free to be able to attack the ball. Well, this was a wacky game, huh? And block remains a good skill. I mean, is it really a potato if nobody can reach you?
Well, Blockhead can make it. He's got to make 4+ dodge, 3+ dodge, and 2 GFIs.
You're right.
He
You're
can
right.
make it.
Absolutely right. Blockhead the hero. Beat that goat up. Kill him. Ah. Disappointed that wasn't with a beast. Trying to push Stanley Muzzle back onto the Beast and Nurgle. Yorick not taking the bait there.
Well, I mean, your choice was either push him or go down yourself.
No, I mean, like, if he had not stood firm, he could have gotten pushed onto the Beast for another hit. And, I mean, that warrior is too little too late there. That 4+ dodge is a little ridiculous. I guess it presses him to score next turn, but you're not... Who cares? I mean, Michaels is going to be happy to score this turn. He doesn't need to really worry about the 2-turn.
Oh, yeah, no. Michael scores here, he just wins.
Oh, and it's now a 5+, 3+ to make the hero play with Blockhead.
Yeah, I think you just stand up your players and
then make the 5+, 3+, 2+, 2+.
Yeah, I'd maybe bring this 1 Chaos Warrior a little closer so you can get someone in scoring range.
You're right, Obligatory Simeon. It was a defensive dodge with a Nurgle Warrior. I love it when Nurgle Warriors dodge. I just got so excited. He's got 1, 2, 3 Rotters. Yes, he has enough Rotters for a line of scrimmage. He's got a bench, and he's got 2 on the field. I mean, assuming that none of them die this turn. Looks like Yorick is going with the stand everybody up play. I wonder if Blockhead will make the crazy hero play, or if he's just going to concede this game by not trying.
Before he does that, he has to move someone in the scoring position.
Right. Just in case, right? How about we move Spot Skull Aquapowsy?
Yeah, he can make it. He'll have to make some GFIs, but...
And also, you probably want to take hits on these 2 Rotters, because if you can hurt them, then you can hurt some of Michael's players on the line of scrimmage in revenge. Nope, we're not making a hero play with Blockhead. I am sad. I am a sad caster. I like watching 5+3+ players work.
If it's what you need to win, you do it.
Yep, exactly. Sometimes you get given the shit end of the stick and you just gotta take it.
That's how I play my halflings. Sure, I'm rolling red dice all the time, but eventually luck will give me 2 pows.
I mean, it's a 1 in 36 to get 2 pows, so just throw 36 red dice.
Yeah.
In the course of the game.
Yeah.
Eventually.
How often do people roll double skulls? Same thing.
I rolled 6 of them in one clan game.
And then if the player doesn't have dodge, then you get more. It's better.
Yes, and we fail. I don't even know what's going on here.
We're going to scoring range,
threat.
but we got no.
How do you get the ball?
We got.
What is that even? Well, Yorick, it was a good effort. You almost stopped the score in the first half, but the Nurgle outplayed you here, my friend.
Yeah, York doesn't even care if he gets knocked, like, doesn't care if the ball gets knocked down now. He's got no one to really recover the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing doing now. This is over. Michaels apparently decides that he's going to wait until turn 16, not even give the Nurgle a hit, or the Chaos a hit back. And I don't hate that.
So Michael's put him next to the sideline, and I'm assuming it's so the ball scatters out. I don't think you want that ball to scatter at all. If that
now he's out of
Warrior
range.
Does knock you down, I think you want it so it doesn't go into the sideline.
The Chaos Warrior cannot reach him now with Love Toilet in the way because he has to divert around him.
Oh yeah. Oh, never mind. He's perfectly fine. It's all good.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
White 5+3+ better than Goat 5+3+. Sure, Luke. Absolutely. I'm being in an agreeable mood right now. Impetuous Lad, thank you for the follow. 13 minutes ago that I just noticed now. Block is a good skill.
There's a little bit of a... I don't even know if I call it a greed reroll. It's just a reroll.
It was a reroll, that is for sure. That dodge, kind of crazy since it wasn't at all necessary. Ball was already safe. Maybe he wants to try to score with that goat. I don't know though. You score with the Agi, I think, in this case, because you want to get him on his way towards 51. Yorick's team clearly given up. Can't even knock a Rotter down. There we go.
There it goes.
That Agi 2 Rotter is never gonna die. Body massage.
Yeah, sometimes when you're stuck with the stat-busted players, they just never die.
I'm a little surprised that the Beast didn't take a hit on that Chaos Warrior there. Oh, foul appearance for the first time in the game.
I think you just kind of, if you're Yorick, I think you respect foul if you're Yorick now on the Rotter.
The Agi 2. Kill you're here, let me get rid of this Agi 2 Rotter for you. Sure.
Yeah. No, it's respect foul. Turn 16 respect foul there.
Yeah. I don't usually like calling them that, but in this case it absolutely is. Let me just solve this problem. Yep, no, we're not. All right. I was thinking maybe he was going to GFI to add some No, we're blitzing. We're actually going to try to hurt this Nurgle Warrior. He better go back and base that Rotter again. All right, good.
There we go. Now the movement up guy can't get his run up.
All right, we try to dodge the Chaos Warrior off of the beast. That's a choice that he made.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that choice.
No. And if your Michael's here, you actually look to see if you can take any hits because you've already won. So even if you totally botched the POWs,
Yep.
can't really hurt you. Beast and Nurgle slugging his way in, putting some guard on those guys. I think we're going to see a GFI blitz from that. Actually, we don't even need to. We're going to see Claw Mighty Blow probably take a hit on empty head here. That's my guess on the blitz.
I think he'll actually go for the Claw Warrior.
You think?
Yeah.
Either one is valid now. Oh no, we're going for a 3-die
Yeah.
on empty head. And then he gets the POW. Doesn't kill him. Donkey does not get any SPP. And the game ends 2-0 for Michaels. Congratulations.
Now, I'm a little disappointed in Michaels on that turn. He forgot to boost his running stat.
You're right. You're right. But
He only moved one square.
But regardless, good job to the disgusting Nurgle team for successfully defeating their less disgusting Chaos brethren. Thank you, Mr. Christie, for coming to join me.
Yeah, no problem.
And thank you, everyone, for coming to watch. That was really fun, Michaels. That was we were very curious about your defensive strategy in the second half, but it paid off. So I guess we shouldn't have been doubting it. And let me see if there's anybody doing any cool casts right now. Wow, Nasty Nibblers and Lackland Longtongues is still going. Let me see if that's actually true. Wow, it is. It's on turn 16. And it actually has a chance of going to... Alright, I'm going to send you guys over to watch True Blue and Finny, because the game that they're casting is still going. So,
yeah, a game that started an hour before.
Yeah, it started an hour before this one, and it's still on now. So thank you everybody again for coming by. I hope that you have a good evening. My next stream is going to be Thursday. I have 3 games in a row, and then I'll be casting another game on Sunday. So have a good night.
Good night.
Let me make sure I'm sending this. I am the True Blue. That's right. I am the True Blue. There we go. Say hi to Blue when you get there. Tell him you can't believe the game that he's casting is still going.
Hey guys,
Hey, Michaels.
how's it going?
Hey,
It's all right.
that was a heck of a lot of fun to watch.